Hey guys, look what I found. Nicky Ryan is 13 years old here, and he is competing in absolute adult division. And he will break everybody in this tournament. The next match, the guy is even bigger than the first one. This will be very interesting. Let's start right away. And in Nicky's corner is Gordon Ryan, his brother, and he is giving him clear instructions that he can follow. But at that time, Nicky's Ryan game was very simple. He was mostly looking for inside position with both of his legs, and then he can attack a heel hook, outside or inside. Sometimes he will enter into 50-50 and attack from there. But at that time, they did not really believe in straight footlock attacks or Aoki attacks, so mostly they were attacking heel hooks. And at that time, nobody even knew how to defend them. So even though Nicky Ryan was 13 years old, he was just breaking everybody. People did not even know when to tap, so they were getting broken all the time. And Nicky Ryan is just playing guard, like he is not even trying to pass most of the time. Let's see, Nicky is very good at guard retention, even at that age. But you can see like how he's hesitant to attack from some positions. He only is looking for a clear position and then he can attack. But this 2-on-1 is very nice. So even if the 2-on-1 doesn't work to get on a wrestle up or take the back, you can use it to enter into the legs, you see. And because the opponent is passing the guard very low, with a very low style, it is a very nice grip to have that 2-on-1. And now Nicky Ryan is getting a deeper position for him to enter into single leg kicks. Let's see if he'll manage to hold it. Yeah, this is nice. And straight away the opponent is trying to roll. Yeah. Nicky Ryan is following. This was deep. I think there was pops here, but the opponent did not even tap, I think. So he's trying to hand fight, but this is deep for sure. This is deep. You can see how Nicky Ryan is like rolling. He is completely connected to the hip. So this can be very problematic for the opponent. But still, the opponent is like hand fighting. He cleared his leg, but I think he got a broken little bit there because that was a very deep connection to the hip and also to the heel. And they roll once again, but now the opponent has like a more pressure on Nicky Ryan. So it will be hard for Nicky Ryan to extend from this position. But let's see if he'll manage to regain his angle. It will be hard for him to finish from here, I think. The opponent can even try to put a lot more pressure from here if he stands up a little bit. But this is a good position for him. Yeah, Nicky Ryan is trying to open his right hip. Yeah, he completely left that position. But again, single leg X, you see? Like he's just like spamming this position. But now he's controlling the straight footlock grip, you see? Instead of going for a heel hook straight away. So this will gain him a good connection to the leg of the opponent. And if the opponent spins out, it will be hard for him to completely clear his knee line. Because that straight footlock grip with the left arm of Nicky Ryan, that grip is very robust, you see? That like Achilles grip, it is very robust. So Nicky Ryan can use it to gain an even better connection to the hip of the opponent, to the right hip of the opponent, and then transition into the heel, you see? Instead of straight away going for the heel, use the straight footlock grip to go into a better position and then go attack the heel hook. Hey guys, most people study Jiu-Jitsu through instructionals that look clean, but they don't show what actually works under pressure. Here we learn from matches, where technique is proven when everything's on the line. That's how you cut through the noise and see what truly works when it matters. On my Patreon, you'll find free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't post on YouTube, full studies, and complete guides, all built to help you improve faster and train smarter. You can start free right now. The link's in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next study. But in my opinion, if Nicky Ryan transitions into inside heel hook, either from cross ashi or 50-50, I think he will have much easier time to finish this match. Yeah, he is trying to transition, I think. He's going 2-on-1 on that right leg of the opponent. Yeah, he's transitioning into 50-50. I think this will be much better for him. Let's see. Yeah, he's still trying to transition that leg to inside. Yeah, now this is fully 50-50 position. The opponent is trying to hug the head of Nicky Ryan, which is a good defense, but it is only a defensive position. You cannot like escape the position if you are just like hugging the head of Nicky Ryan. So he's just mostly trying to survive. And let's see, Nicky Ryan is trying to get like a heel bite on that right leg of the opponent. This can be very good for Nicky Ryan. If he just manages to open his right knee from this position, Nicky Ryan, and push the opponent away, he will have like a clean break from here. But he needs to open his right knee a little bit. I think it will be, yeah, this is better, and he got the submission. Amazing, amazing. Let's see the second match. And this opponent looks crazy strong. So it will be interesting to see how Nicky Ryan will deal with this opponent. Also, this opponent will use different strategy. If you see, he's straight away trying to force half guard, you see, and trying to go into chest-to-chest half guard or attack a guillotine straight from half guard. And it will be interesting to see if Nicky Ryan will manage to handle this pressure from top, because he's only 13 years old. Like, that is crazy, just crazy. And the first thing he needs to do is pop his head free, because it will be hard for him to enter into some kind of guard from this position. Maybe he can enter into deep half guard, but the opponent is countering that deep half guard entry with his left hip. You see how he is putting that left hip on the mat? So he's putting a lot pressure there. That will make it a lot more harder for Nicky Ryan to enter under him. So he's running into a wall here straight away. But if he clears his head, maybe he can attack from here. Let's see. But he really needs to clear his head from here. The opponent is also having an overhook on the left hand of Nicky Ryan. But I don't think that is a big problem for Nicky Ryan. Most of the problem here is his head is being hacked. So yeah, now he's free, let's see. And now the opponent is going double over with his hands. So it will be hard for Nicky Ryan to extend his body. When people go like that, like double over, it is very nice, very nice. Also, Gordon Ryan is doing that a lot. But again, the opponent is transitioning for this headlock. Nicky Ryan is really trying to get under him, you see. So maybe he can use this like pendulum motion with his legs to get under him. But I think the size difference, it is too much for Nicky. So if he does not have like a perfect position, he's like completely stuck, you see. Because he cannot go like a strength against strength. So he's mostly looking for a perfect technical position so he can attack. And I find it interesting why he's not even trying to go into butterfly from here. Why he is so focused on this like half guard position. Because it looks like he can pummel his butterfly hook in and maybe try something from there. But he's really looking for this like deep half guard entry into the legs. It is very interesting why he's not pummeling that like left leg of his into butterfly. But the opponent is trying to open his right hip too much here. Yeah, he got off balance because of that. Let's see. Oh my god, Nicky Ryan is going for a knee bar here. Yeah, but he lost the leg again. And now this is very bad position for him. But he recovered straight into outside heel hook. This opponent is defending very well. But his knee line is still in, you see. So Nicky Ryan can still attack him from here. If he clears his left knee line from here, to little bit to the left, the opponent, he will be safe. But still, Nicky Ryan has a good position here to attack. But his hips are smashed. And also he lost the underhook on top, you see. Watch the right arm of Nicky Ryan. It is completely out of position. So this is very bad. Yeah, and completely he got like smashed here. But oh my god, Nicky Ryan is so good at recovering. So good. And I think if Nicky Ryan did not manage to get his hips completely smashed there, he had a good chance to attack the legs. But he made a little mistake and that was that. Maybe he will go into lockdown here. He's trying to set it up, I think. Let's see. He has a deep underhook. And this is the first time he's going for a full lockdown, you see. So maybe he can do something from here. He needs to bring his knees to the chest and then do a pendulum motion, just like this. Okay, outside heel hook. Let's see. The opponent is trying to clear his knee line. Yeah, Nicky is getting a good bite now. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe he will go belly down here. Going belly down. Okay, this will be a finish. Yeah, that was crazy. Hey guys, most people study Jiu-Jitsu through instructionals that look clean, but they don't show what actually works under pressure. Here we learn from matches, where technique is proven when everything's on the line. That's how you cut through the noise and see what truly works when it matters. On my Patreon, You'll find free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't post on YouTube, full studies, and complete guides, all built to help you improve faster and train smarter. You can start free right now. The link's in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next study.